Okay, feelings and emotions. Y'all saw me on camera, but I don't know if y'all got the full effect. When I went to the bathroom, and this is about the appearance of crazy, I stopped by the gas station to fill up my water bottle and to go to the bathroom to tidy up because it's hot. When I walked in, first thing, it was just such a wonderful vibe. There was like four young people, behind the register. It was like black, white, Hispanic, and maybe of African descent from an island somewhere. And they just seemed so fresh and so young. The music was like hip 80s sounding music. And, I went, asked to get my water, got my water. And I was just so happy, the scent of whatever they had, oven pastry that they had. And I went to the bathroom. I was thinking, woo, what a nice place, So I went to the bathroom. When I got in the bathroom, I looked in the mirror, and oh my gosh. Even though I had the clip on, like I said, I was laying on it, and I didn't comb my hair again. So from the front, I could just see where like the wisps were standing up. But in the back, it's like because I just have a claw clip and not like a rubber band or anything. And for some reason, now that I'm old, my hair is... And I'm amazed by this, and I repeat it, so I'm sorry if I annoy people by saying this, but I'm just amazed by it because when I was little, my hair was really thick, like thick and bushy like Diana Ross. But as I got older, it thinned out naturally, but also it got chemical damage. So I'm amazed because especially, like, my hair is not flat ironed or anything right now. It's just washed, and when I comb it after I wash it, I'm amazed by this because I'm not used to it. So again, I'm sorry if it annoys people because... I guess somebody from the outside looking in would be like, okay, this is a black woman. Why is she, whatever about her hair? Because I'm not used to the texture of it. And because after that chemical damage happened, I never really, I used to always comb it in the shower to get all the tangles. I never really did that anymore. And so when I combed it out, like after I got out, it was so thin. Like ridiculously thin. And just real thin. Like I have no hair almost, is what it feels like, But of course, with Afro hair, when it's curly, you can't tell because of all the body, And so when I went to the bathroom, I didn't realize my hair was thin enough, or I guess it wouldn't be considered fine by any other race, but taking consideration of where my hair used to be, it's, fine is not the right word, but it was thin enough, or I guess fine enough to where it actually came out of the claw clip. And I didn't realize it, but on the back of my neck, all the curls were sitting there, and it was just like a little piece in the claw clip. It was ridiculous. It was like, obviously I laid around all day and did nothing with my hair. And it was an apology that I even came out like that. And I should have took a picture of it so y'all can get the full effect, because I want people to see my good, my bad, and my ugly. But it didn't take much for me. I don't even have my brush, but it didn't take much for me to pull it back together. All I did was take the clip off and just, kind of smooth it back with my hands, and that was it. So I'm amazed by that. Again, I'm sorry if I'm annoying people. Because just like that lady, the Sherry Peel Jackson, when she kept talking about how, Ramada actually called me and such and such and such, and she was acting like it was a big deal, but anybody that's ever been on the low end knows it's just basically a bunch of scam artists, And but to her, that was something big, that a hotel called and invited her to a vacation, So whoever did it did a good job. And it was just a little like somebody scratching their fingernails across the chalkboard to me, because I'm just like, oh, it's like she's bragging about something or feeling herself on something that really, these are a bunch of people that call every and anybody that might have a couple dollars that they can spend to buy this vacation. Okay, so I guess the same thing is true about, my hair status. Like, I'm just like amazed at the fact that it's so thin, but maybe it's annoying other black people, like full black people and other half breeds or quarter breeds or whatever, that are just like, you big dumbass, when you get older your hair thins out anyway, So it's nothing to be amazed about. But I do feel comfort in it because I know where my hair came from. I know how big my hair was as an 8-year-old child. My hair was past my ass, and like really, like if you've seen the old movies of Diana Ross when her hair was big, my hair was like that. My hair is nowhere near there. My hair doesn't even have that texture anymore. It doesn't, or maybe it would if I had more of it, but maybe it would if I had more of it. But I don't have any hair. My hair is so thin, guys. I mean, it's ridiculously thin. But anyways, so that was the second emotion I felt. So the first one was just like, oh, like calm and awe, because oh, what a beautiful place, beautiful people, beautiful vibe. Second emotion was like, oh my god, damn, you know, do I really look like that? And then the third emotion was when I came out, you know, there was the lady, and this really affected me. There was a lady that was in like a red business suit, really nice, in heels. Her hair was nice and long, and she had it flat ironed nicely. And she was an Afro woman, or somebody brown, because I saw she had brown hands, you know. And her hair had a little bit of texture to it. So I thought I was a little jealous, because I was like, that's the way that I was supposed to look when I came in. I look like a little kid that's been running around in flip-flops all day, in a dress, you know, hair everywhere. You know, how the little girls be running around and their hair's everywhere. That's what I look like, you know. So I felt bad, because that woman should be me, you know, nicely coiffed, whatever, coming from work, and or whatever, taking a break, going to her next job, or whatever it is she's doing, and looking cool, calm, and collected. You know, I look like a little girl. You know, so I felt kind of embarrassed about that. So those are just, you know, my recent feelings or whatever. So I'm gonna take my water and keep it moving with my walk.